Hi YouTube fam, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today we're going to hop into a slow but strong Vinyasa flow practice. So I want you to pay a lot of attention to the transitions, not just the poses themselves. And yeah, get ready. You don't need any material except for maybe some blocks if you're used to practicing with them, for example in pyramid pose or whatnot, but you don't necessarily need any. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. And we're going to start in child's pose. So you can make your way there, knees wide apart, big toes to touch, and then forehead rests down on the mat. And just take your time to arrive here. And once you're there, you can close your eyes. And let's start by just taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, encouraging the body to let go, to relax. So deep breath in, and then exhale to release. And let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale to release. And then you can immediately start to activate your ujjayi breath. So breathing in and out through the nose, restricting the back of your throat. So imagining you're trying to fog up a mirror with the mouth closed. And that will create some internal heat, some turbulence in the breath. Try to make your breath audible as well so that you can keep it as a point of focus throughout the whole practice. And let's take about 5 more cycles of breath here, starting to reach through the fingertips, lengthening your spine. And then slowly you can unravel, so lifting the hips off the heels, rounding the spine, coming into tabletop with the spine rounded. As you breathe in, let's drop the belly, pull the chest through, gaze forward, exhaling to round. 2 more, breathing in, opening up the front body. Exhaling 1 vertebra at a time to round the spine. And last one. Exhaling to round. Let's come back to a neutral spine. We're going to cross the right foot behind the left leg, press into your right hand, look over at the left shoulder. 2 breaths here, so finding a stretch in the right side of the body. Then as you breathe in, let's look forward, cross your right knee behind the left, and let's press the hips back towards the heels. The left knee can lift off the mat if that happens naturally. And slowly from here, let's walk the hands all the way back to the knees. And let's take a deep breath in, reaching the arms above the head. And then your right elbow can cross over your left elbow for eagle arms, maybe clasping the hands. Deep breath in to lift the elbows up and away from your chest. Exhale to connect the elbows to your knee perhaps, and then rest your forehead in your elbow creases. 2 more breaths here. And on your next inhale, let's rise up, release the bind of the arms, reach the arms above the head. And then let's place the left hand slightly in front of you, right hand slightly behind you. Press into your feet and your hands, lift the knees. And then let's pivot 180 degrees so that we're facing the back of the mat. Both feet are mat distance apart or wider. Then you can grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and let yourself dangle side to side. Slowly, let's release the hands down on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's walk the feet all the way back together. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot. Let's roll up high mountain. Right hand holds the left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back up through center. Left hand holds right wrist, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Let's step the right foot way back, and then you can start to rock back and forth, just stretching out the right calf. Now from here, planting the right hand, come onto the outer blade of the feet. Left arm reaches up and over. So let's keep the hips nice and high. And then if you want, left foot can step behind your right leg for Wild Thing for another 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, let's come back to high plank. Knees drop down to the floor, bend your elbows, drop your chest and chin. Slide through baby cobra, inhale. Exhale to lower. Again, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. One more. Exhale to release. Let's tuck the toes, send your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, let's lift the right leg up high. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Send it back, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. Send it back. Right elbow to left knee. Pause here. And then let's extend the right leg out. Left arm reaches up and over for fallen star for 3. And engaging through the back body. One more breath. On your next exhale, left hand can come back down on the mat. 3-legged dog, right leg reaches back and up. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the left foot. So right leg is still in the air. Now flexing the right toes, exhale, right toes to right wrist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Trying to lift your right foot up as high as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and fold over your legs. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Let's walk our way forward, high plank. Optional chaturanga, lowering halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's drop both knees down to the mat. So I know we're still facing the back of the mat. Cross your left foot behind the right leg. Press into your left hand. Let's look over the right shoulder. And so you're trying to send the breath into the left side body, finding a stretch. And then on your next inhale, you can look forward, bend your left knee, crossing it behind the right. Make sure you untuck the right toes. And then let's press the hips back towards the heels, finding a nice outer hip stretch. 3 breaths here. And slowly, let's walk the hands all the way back to the knees, sitting down between your heels. Inhale, reaches the arms up. Exhale, left elbow crosses over the right for eagle arms. Maybe the hands clasp. Inhale to lift the elbows up and away from your chest, and then exhale, maybe connecting the elbows to your right knee. And you can relax your forehead in your elbow creases. And as you breathe in, let's rise up. Reach the arms above the head. Inhale. Exhale, let's release fingertips down on the mat. Right hand is slightly in front of you. Press into your hands and feet. Lift the knees off the mat. Legs are still crossed. And then let's pivot 180 degrees to the left so that we're facing the top of the mat again. Feet are mat distance apart or wider. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold a little deeper, 3 breaths. And try to bring the weight to the fronts of your feet. And on your next inhale, halfway lift. Let's heel toe the feet together. Exhale to fold. With a flat back, rise up high mountain. Exhale to fold forward once again. Halfway lift, inhale. And then the left foot steps way back. And you can start to rock back and forth, just getting a little bit of a stretch in the left calf. Now let's plant the left hand, come on the outer blades of the feet, right arm reaches up and over. You can either stay here or right foot steps behind the left leg, very controlled, very slowly into wild thing. And really engaging all the muscles in the back body along the spine, the glutes, pressing firmly down into the left hand and the feet. On your next exhale, let's come into high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slide through baby cobra. Exhale to release. Now you can bring your hands off the mat, tenting the fingers, elbows point up, lifting from the upper back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to lower. 2 more, inhale, lift. Trying to use your back muscles as much as you can, not much weight into the hands. 1 more time. And now let's plant the hands, come all the way back to downward facing dog, pulling back through the tailbone. On your next inhale, the left leg rises. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the right foot, standing splits. Left toes tap the left wrist. Try to keep your left leg straight unless you have something behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your left foot down, fold over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's walk the hands all the way up to high plank. Your chaturanga, slow motion. On your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Let's extend the right leg out, fallen star. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Slow motion, imagine you're moving through honey. Left hand comes back down on the mat. From here, wild thing. So bending the right knee, pivoting onto the outer blade of your left foot. Right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, the right hand comes back down on the mat. Right knee to right elbow. And then let's slide the right knee up and down the right arm for 3, 2, and 1. Right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. And here you can start to rock back and forth. So we're almost in constant movement. Try to make the movement nice and fluid, so not speeding up the transitions. Keeping everything nice and smooth, like you're moving against honey or moving in water. On your next exhale, let's keep the right knee bent. Left hand stays on the mat or on a block if you have one. Right arm reaches forward. Now let's either slide the left leg through or lift the left foot and kick it through. And then let's step back. Left knee crosses behind the right ankle. Let's sit down facing the long side of your mat to the right. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. 2 more breaths. And on your next inhale, let's unwind. Little counter bow to the left. Now straightening the spine, we're going to look towards the top of the mat. Right foot plants towards the top of the mat, and then both of your hands also come down at the top of the mat. Let's start to lift the left leg and then kick the left leg back. So you're in a warrior three, fingertips are on the floor. On your next exhale, the arms reach back and up, airplane pose. Inhale, slowly stand up, left knee into the chest. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale again, slowly stand up. Moving with your breath, exhale, airplane pose. Inhale again. Exhale, step back, airplane lunge. Okay, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. And now let's bring the hands to the heart space, bend your right knee a lot, and then push back, standing at the back of your mat, right knee into the chest. Slowly fold forward, standing splits. So we're standing at the back of the mat, right leg is in the air, standing splits. Exhale, right toes, tap the right wrist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, let's come into pistol squat, kicking the right leg through. And hold here, maybe the hands stay on the mat, maybe they come to the heart space for 3, 2, and then 1 with or without the help of the hands. Let's lift the left leg, lift the left heel, drop the right heel, and then push off your left leg, power lunge, reaching the arms alongside your ears. Exhale, plant the hands, frame your right foot, step back, high plank. Slow motion, chaturanga. And on your next inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Knee to nose. Send it back. Left knee, right elbow. Let's kick the left leg out, fallen star. Inhale. Exhale, the right hand comes back down. Let's immediately come into wild thing. On your next exhale, left hand finds the floor. Left knee to left elbow. Let's slide the left knee up and down the left arm for 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot on the outside of the left hand. And you can start to move, shifting your weight back and forth. Maybe completely straightening the left leg if that feels good. And the next time you bend your left knee, pause here, left arm reaches forward. Let's kick the right leg through or slide it through, and then step the right foot back. Right knee crosses behind your left ankle, sit down facing the long side of your mat. Left hand comes behind you, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left. 3 deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, you can unwind. Exhale, counter bow to the right. Now let's lift the chest. We're looking towards the top of the mat. Left foot steps to the top of the mat. Fingertips find the floor. Inhale, right leg reaches back and up. Take your time to get here. On your next exhale, let's reach the arms back and up, airplane pose. Inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Exhale, airplane pose for 4. Inhale, rise up. 3. 2. And then 1, let's delicately step back, airplane lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart space, big bend in the left knee to kick off, standing at the back of your mat. And then fold over your right leg, standing splits, left leg reaches up high. Flexing your left toes, exhale, left toes, tap the left wrist for 5. Send it back. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Pistol squat, with or without the help of your hands, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then with or without the help of your hands, let's push off the right leg. Come into a lunge, reaching the arms alongside your ears. 1 breath. Exhale, frame your left foot with your hands. Step back, high plank, your chaturanga. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose once you're in downward facing dog. And then exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. And let's take 3 more breaths here, finding a moment of stillness, checking in with yourself, noticing how you're feeling. And then let's slowly walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. You can keep your feet hip-width distance apart. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees a lot, let's roll up high mountain. And then let's come onto the tippy toes. Exhale, slow motion, hips to the heels, lower. And then let's come all the way back up. So just go as low as possible. And again, exhale to lower. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up. And then last time, exhale to lower. This time, let's come all the way down. And we'll keep the feet together. Knees can drop wide apart for butterfly pose. Let's interlace the hands around the outer blades of the feet or peace fingers around the big toes, whatever you prefer. Take a deep breath in to lengthen your spine, and then exhale, let's hinge forward at the hips. Try to keep your shoulders open, so the front body, the chest. And then maybe you can bring your chin into your chest if that feels good for the back of your neck. Slowly, you can come up. Let's keep the legs as they are and trying to keep the feet touching the floor 1 vertebra at a time. Let's lower all the way down to the mat. And then here you can rest your right hand on your stomach, left hand on your chest. So allow your body to fully relax for a moment. Notice if you can feel the rhythm of your heartbeat, the heat in the body, the breath. And noticing all that energy moving through you. Maybe you can feel it in the tips of your fingers or in your chest or in the legs and feet. Slowly bring the knees back together. You can hug them into your chest, grabbing opposite hand to opposite wrist or elbow. And then let's place both feet flat down on the mat in preparation for bridge pose. 1 vertebra at a time. Let's lift the spine off the mat and just hold it there. It's actively pressing down into the feet. Lifting the chest towards your chin, but then pressing the back of the head down into the mat, lifting the chin away from the chest. On your next exhale, 1 vertebra at a time, you can lower back down. And then let's go ahead and just extend the legs out in front of us for Shavasana. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top of your lungs. And then exhale through the mouth, let it go. One more like that. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, sigh it out. And allow yourself to fully surrender, to let go. You deserve this moment of rest, away from the day-to-day busyness of your life. You deserve this moment of stillness. And just know that you can come back to this space whenever you need it, even in the most challenging of times. You can start to wiggle fingertips and toes whenever you're ready, but if you have the time to stay longer here, please do so. And taking your time to stretch in any direction that feels good. And either you are still lying down or you can meet me in a comfortable seat with the hands resting on your knees for a moment, just checking in here with yourself one last time before you head back into the rest of your day. And I invite you to rub your hands really fast together. And then let's place the hands on the heart space, so the center of your chest. And I invite you to set an intention or just to give yourself an affirmation, maybe of self-love or whatever resonates with you today. I am worthy, I am confident, I am full of energy, whatever comes to your mind. And then when you're ready, you can reach your arms above the head. And then exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart space again. As you go forth into the rest of your day, may you have peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments. It always makes me so happy to hear from you. So yes, would love to know what you think. And if you're not already subscribed, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss another class. All right, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.